on some very interesting and concerning news is that crèche children and maybe primary school children, grade R children, were mobilized by organizations to march in the streets against Pakistani foreigners. Kids going in the street holding placards, marching against Pakistani foreigners, saying foreigners must go, Pakistani foreigners must go. It's very concerning to me, and I will tell you why. But before I tell you why, I want you guys to see what was happening, how small these kids were, and how they were going about it. Take a watch at this.
Hey, listen to the kids, though. Hey, you must listen to the kids, though. Eva bantana baxosha amapikitshana awahamba. Hey, abantu protest. Bakhala ngama-Pakistani like bakhala like
I just saw it. The great advantage of me speaking about certain things is that I also show you videos and I comment based on the videos you also saw. I don't just comment on something that I didn't give you an opportunity to observe. You observe those kids are walking in the streets, right? They're walking in the streets. I'm sure those are their teachers. And like, why is it just teachers? Some of them are wearing green, so maybe you think it's Action SA or Patriotic. Why are they wearing green? So there's also that to be looked at. And is it just teachers who are marching with these kids, or there's also organization leaders who have vested interest in these marches and protests? As in like leaders of certain organizations like Action SA, Patriotic Alliance, Operation Tudula. Are those just teachers, or there's also some adults within those marches whom are leaders of organizations that wants to chase foreigners? Why is there no police there? Maybe let's leave that part aside. But did you see like how many police cars did you see there? How many security cars did you see there? And secondly and thirdly and fourthly is that I just hope, and I'm not even trying to assume, I just hope the parents of these kids know about this. I just hope the parents of the kids authorized this to happen, because these are people's kids. These are people's kids. People are going to be taking videos and pictures of these kids, putting them online like me right now. Me, I'm a third person. The person taking this video was the one taking the video first person. Me, I'm the second person actually to see the video from a second person's perspective. So I just hope the parents were consulted, because these kids get to trend. I hope the parents know that their kids were involved in something like this. Now, corner, is this a school? Is these kids were gathered from a community? Are these small kids coming from a crèche? What is the name of the crèche? Can we know the name of the crèche? Okay, if someone knows, can you please let us know? If it's a school, can you please let us know the name of the school? Please, can someone let us know? If you happen to know the people who are involved in this, the teachers or the organization leaders who are involved in this march, can you please let us know who organized this, so that we can know certain things, you know, in case there's a need to hold people accountable when something happened to kids in the roads, so we can know who is being held accountable and for what. I'm just saying, after all, we are talking about kids, we are dealing with kids. These are people's kids. People are overprotective of their kids. So I just hope this was authorized, because these kids are walking in the streets in the middle of cars holding placards. You remember with black people, we always look at white people and blame white people for indoctrinating their kids with the racism and racist tendencies from a young age. We always say, these white kids, they learn racism from their parents. They're being taught this racism in their home. But we never talk about the racism we are taught from home. We never talk about the xenophobia we are taught from young. These kids are gonna grow up knowing that Pakistanis are bad people. These kids are most probably gonna grow up and think that foreigners must go. Foreigners are the best thing. Pakistanis must go. When they see a Pakistani, they see a problem. After all, these are kids, so they're easily impressionable, unless they're dumb kids. But I don't think so. And I don't even think these kids are aware of what they're doing. It's just these teachers for vested interests using these kids for their own adult personal interests. I don't think these kids know what they're doing. They look confused. They're just going in the streets like it's kids after all. Do you expect kids to know that what does foreigners must go mean? What does Pakistanis must go mean? They don't understand. But the indoctrination is going into their head. They'll forever remember this moment, and it will mean something in their life going into the future. They might grow up hating Pakistanis, hating foreigners. Who knows? This might be a traumatic experience for them where they internalized whatever they were singing. They were singing, chanting. While they sing, it becomes their life. Lord knows what else they are taught in the school about foreigners within the school premises. Because this was outside, and before it went outside, probably this was happening within the school premises, in the crash. Being taught about Pakistanis, they are horrible people, Pakistanis, they must go, Pakistanis, they must close their shops, Pakistanis are killing kids. So most probably there's a high possibility this was happening way long time before it even exploded to go outside for them to march. These are people's kids, taking your kids to crash. You never know what they do, what they're told. Your kids come to school, sometimes they tell you, sometimes they don't tell you what they've been doing in school. Sometimes you're not even interested, maybe you're coming from work, you're tired, you don't even want to speak to your kids, you end up not knowing what your kids have been going through. But I don't know what you guys think. I don't know what's your perspective on this. Of course, you'll tell us what you think, you'll share with us what you think. In the meantime, it is what it is. Thank you very much.